What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we are finally at the end of the premium top 5 videos where we've discussed the premium price players of all different positions. We've done goalkeepers, we've done defenders, we've now done midfielders, and we're also now, after this video, going to be done with strikers. Now there are only 6 old class premium strikers, 10 million and above, but Costa unfortunately seems to be elsewhere. We'll build down to 5, same as the goalkeepers basically. 5th is the worst, but technically still good, I suppose, in a way. Not really. But up until 1st, which will be the last player on the video, so we'll get to see where I rank each and every one of the players. But we are going to start off by saying, remember to like and comment for me to know what you like and what you don't like, and stay subscribed to get up to date with all of my daily content up until the season starts. The first game week 1 starts. Without further ado, let's start off with the 5th best striker of the premiums, and it's Lacazette. Now I know I'm going to get a hate, he's just joined the league, fantastic League 1 record. That's exactly the problem. Fantastic League 1 French record. Who else, if we look at, history, there have been quite a few players to come from different leagues, do well, do not so well. And the most recent example of a good player coming from that league is Falcao, who flopped in his 2 seasons at Man United and Chelsea. I don't think he is going to be too good. I feel like he'll get an average sort of goals. He'll be in the double figures, but he won't be hitting the records of 28 goals like he did last season. In which last season he did get 30 appearances, 28 goals, 3 assists and 3 yellow cards. He's selected by just 26.9. Got there in the end. 26.9% of people that play the game. I just don't see it, and bearing in mind 10 of his goals were penalties, that's 18 goals in 30 games. It's less likely, and to be honest, we are a better division than the French. I think there are many divisions better than the French league, so in Lacazette he'll do alright, but I don't think he'll do the best. Moving on into 4th position, we have Sergio Aguero, the man known for the trademark goal that won on the league. He's currently valued at 11.5. It was 13 million last season. Is it a bargain, or is it just a little bit higher than we should be paying again? Well, he is valued at 11.5, 31 games last season, 20 goals, 5 assists, 4 yellow cards, and the 1 red card, obviously, for the Chelsea game, which didn't go down well with him and Fernandinho. But I'm interested, because there were rumours that he'd be leaving, so then I was already like, oh my goodness, could be a good player. No, if he left, he would have been a good player, but he didn't. Chelsea are rumoured, but now they've got Morata. It was after a day or 2 after it was rumoured, Pep said he wouldn't be leaving, and now we've got to look at the fact that he's going to be playing for football, battling up against the likes of Gabriel Jesus, who was Pep's favourite last season. So will he be playing? I'm not sure. That's why he's 4th, but he's got a brilliant goal record in the league. So I say if he does start playing, consider him then, but for now, say steer clear. Moving on into 3rd, we've got Harry Kane. Now, granted, yes, he scored 29 goals in 30 games last season, including 7 assists, 3 yellow cards, selected by 35% of people, valued the highest player this season at 12.5. I don't fancy him too much. I feel like the stadium could prove to be a big key factor, but that's not the only reason. I'm also basing it against the value for his price, in which I feel like other players could do better. If he is the most expensive out of all the attackers, the next expensive is 11.5, in which you've got Aguero and also Lukaku. He is coming up, don't worry. And I feel like there'd be better maybe value than Kane would. He's still going to score goals. He's still going to score a lot of goals. I feel like it's a more Lacazette one. I don't feel he'll get 29 goals this season. He could well do. Could set them on alight. I'm just worried because of the stadium move, and that's the main reason for it. It's a lot more games this season, and Spurs have not made any sort of progress in signing another striker to sort of give him those rests, be able to take him off, and rest him for games. So that's quite a few worries with Harry Kane. If they do manage to sign another striker and they sort of look into resting him for the European competition, let's say, could be a really good signing. But for now, I feel like he's priced a little bit too high for me. Moving on into 2nd, we've got Big Rom. Now this is another one that I feel like I get a bit hate for. He is selected by the most amount of people, 45.2% of people as recording this video. Man United striker, obviously just transferred from Everton, 11.5 million. He cost 37 games last season, 25 goals, 6 assists, and just the 3 yellow cards. He could be the player Manchester United need to break through. Zlatan gave him a good option out. He could play the high ball, great, technically, physically as well. Great shot on him, but he lacked the pace. And I feel like this is where Lukaku comes in. He's got all of that plus the pace, and the ability to beat a man, and that could be really, really vital. Plus, Martial, Rashford, decent people to come up against, and also have as his backup could be really, really good for him. 11.5, I feel like it represents better value for your money than Kane does. Granted, Kane scored in almost every game, technically speaking. Lukaku, his away form was far worse than it should be. That could improve Man United. He's got better players around him to support him, and I feel like this season Lukaku could be a really good player to have. He's in my team, is he in yours? And lastly, leaves me with one other player to put in my number 1 spot, and that's Gabriel Jesus. Now, we don't have much to base him off, because last season, and he's valued at 10.5, I'd like to say, played 10 games, 7 goals, 4 assists, selected by just 15.2% of people as of recording this video. Now, he is a good player to have, and he is someone that I think Pep will really like this season. He liked him last season, but the injury sort of ruined that. I feel like if the injury wasn't there, he could have easily seen himself in double figures without a shadow of a doubt in goals and maybe even assists as well. He's got the potential to play out wide, he'll cut in, he's a striker, he does what Pep's like, and he runs around, he chases the ball. If he is out wide, he's got a chance to come in and sort of act that late runner, that Frank Lampard type run. For me, he's a wonderfully diverse player that could be a really, really good asset to Man City this season. And at just £10.5 million, I find it hard to say no to a player that good at that price. But that happens to be that for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and just let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of my list? Have I listed it right, including Costa? Obviously, he'd be 6th. But what do you think of my top 5? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.